I'm Stacey J and this is my studio, and today is Friday, so today I'm talking to you with the hashtag Friday Sews. Big thanks and shout out to Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room for starting the hashtag to get us like-minded creatures together to talk all things needle and thread and fabric. As you know, I am on a fabric ban. The ban is because I lost a bet. So I am so stubborn, I will actually hold it. So look out, the 14th of February, it's going to be Valentine's for this girlfriend. She's going to pull out her wallet and she's going to pull out her credit card and she's going to buy fabric. I don't know where that came from. Today I'm wearing my my Fernbird linen dress, and I have my new white shoes on, and my legs are nicely tanned. Thank you, spray on. What have I done this week? What have I sewn this week? I've had a bit of a busy week. I had a client come to me on Tuesday. Monday was a public holiday, so I was just down doing the down things. I think, as you know, I did my full bust adjustment on a smaller scale. Going smaller, that's what I mean by that. I have had a few people say it's an SBA for a small bust adjustment. Full bust adjustment doesn't mean because you got big boobs. Full bust adjustment is upper bust, full bust, under bust, waist. Okay, so it is still your full bust we're adjusting to. And if the full bust is bigger or smaller, that's what we're doing to it. Okay, just, yeah. So it's not actually known as an SBA. It's still a full bust adjustment, just going down. That's all. So I did that on Tuesday. I had my client, I think my client came to me on Wednesday, otherwise I probably would have cried on Tuesday. And we did, Karina in Norway and I decided we're going to do Whinging Wednesdays. Because she came to me before Christmas but wanted to lose weight, and so I couldn't take her measurements or anything like that. She had no patterns, but she had a couple of pictures, and wanted me to make 2 dresses for a wedding. She's going over to Perth on the 14th of February. She flies out early morning, so these need to be made by the 13th of February. And we ended up picking the ruffle neck, the frill neck from the Sewing Revival, which is really pretty. I'm actually going out tonight for dinner, and my daughter's like, are you going to keep this date or are you going to bug out again? Well, I've actually made, it's a potluck, so I've actually made what I'm taking, so I guess I better show up, otherwise I'll be eating a lot of food. It's only a fricoise salad, but it's and I love it. I actually just had some for lunch. So I'll try and get a picture up for you. I had that pattern already, and I'd mentioned it to her last year when she came by to first say, can you make me? And I hadn't printed it off. So currently I'm sitting here with no patterns because the printer's out of AO 160 GSM stock is what I do. And now I print them off. And then I was hunting for a it's like a long swing dress, but without so it's got, you know, a V-neck, and I got it from the Style Arc. And again, I'll put the picture up. So I'm actually just going to stand here because it really annoys me when half my face gets cut off. Probably doesn't annoy you guys, but anyway. So I've got those 2 that I'm making her, but then she bought another piece of fabric with her, which is a seersucker, and it's lavender, and she wants me to make 3 dresses for her by the 13th of February. And when I said, so the latest is 13th, and she said, oh, well, won't I be trying it on? I said, I will not be making a mock-up. I literally, she did tell me to suck it up, buttercup, and just make the dresses for her. So she said it nicely. That sounds rather mean. She's you know, I don't want to put you under pressure, but yeah, I kind of do. So so lovely lady. So I got that on Wednesday, that put to me, and then I have school uniforms that have come through that I need to sort out and hem. I had an appointment yesterday morning and that fell through, and I was there, and I got the phone call, and she said, oh, just found out that it's not on. Where are you? And I said, I'm kind of almost there. And she goes, oh, you're really on time. I said, yeah. She goes, oh my God. So that's postponed till Monday. Couldn't get my printouts. So I did something. Oh, I had my hair cut. It's just the same, really. Apparently it's really the same because Christopher didn't notice. Anyway, not like he ever does. Excuse me. And I'm gonna let the little girl out. She's having a wah-wah-zoo. What's wrong, Buttercup? Hey? Oh, that's right, this one right there. Ooh. So, yeah, got my hair cut, came back here, Mum came here, and I have rolled all my patterns up. I'll bring them closer. There was talk about the labelling of them, and someone suggested I tie them up in the same colour elastic per company that I've got them from. And although I thought, write on a different colour tag. And although that's a really good idea, I have pink tags, and so I've got them written on like that, and elastic around it. And what was I going to say? So I had them in a box, and someone suggested I put them in a suit bag. Now, a suit bag that I had was too small, but she actually uses a dress suit bag. It's almost a conundrum, that is a dress suit bag. But then, I'm going to move you this way. Oops. The sky's beautiful and blue out there. Then Mum found this. To put them in that. Which takes the pattern. So, just looking at it now, it's just, I don't know, they're going to be all, I don't know what I want to do. I like a nice scummy. Now, scummy is a word that I use when I can't think of the word that I need to use. Does that make sense? Okay, so I've got currently these. Okay, so they're all done. I did most of them when I was talking to Karina on the phone. So we're having a laugh as I'm trying to roll up, and she's sewing that gorgeous bag she's making for her mother-in-law. So yeah, so they've all got their names on them and things like that, and I did it all really, really funky. I killed a day doing that, only because I didn't have the patterns, and also I had to wash my client's fabric because it would be, it would shrink, and I don't want to go to the length of making the dresses for them to shrink at all. I don't do that. So that's what I did Thursday. Was that yesterday? Yes, it was yesterday. The Mum said today, if I'm out and about, to pop in, because she had that. It was like a duvet bag or a doona bag, or a blanket bag or something like that. And although it fits it, I just don't know now. Now, Mum, I don't know, because I'm looking at it thinking, do I want to do that? So I've done that this week. I've also so much uniform, school uniform to fix for clients. Also made a top. Where did I just finished the top, and the top is one I took a pattern of. I think you guys have seen other ones I've made, just black and white ones. This is for my client. Just a little black. She wears them all the time. And I've got the white ones already cut out, waiting to go. And I just sort of in between clients today and appointments. I did my, what would you call them? Errands. I ran errands today. So I bought some nice, good shoes from Global Shoe Care. And I'll sure try and remember to put that into, actually I'll write it down while I say it. So I don't forget it. Global Shoe Care, and they've got shoes that have nice, really nice arch support, and I love good arch support. So Global, and yeah, so I bought a pair of these jandal thongs, flip-flop things for Chris, too small, so finally have taken them back and got them next size up, size 11 Yeti foot. And then I bought these white ones that I have on. These are the ones. They're a little heel and they go up and they're really comfortable. And when I put it on, it just slipped straight out. So it's like the seam here hadn't been caught on that side and just went straight out. Actually, it doesn't look that bloody stable there as it is. Good golliness, Molly. So that's that shoe, and so I went and exchanged that one today. So, and she was like, "Oh," so I said, "I've got the machinery to possibly fix it, but I'm not going to because it's brand new and I've never even worn them, and I'm not fixing it to wear it." She goes, "No, that's all good." So that's what I've done today. And I had a client this morning. I went and saw my other client who has bad knees, and I went and saw her so that she could get measured up. I measured her up, ran my errands, stopped off at mum and grabbed that thing, had a cup of tea. Samuel had to go to school to do one of his last subjects that he hadn't got. He had to select something. So he selected study break. God, I wish I had study break as a class when I was at school. Not that I'd study in there because I didn't study at the best of times. That'd be, well, I'm a C average kind of gal. And then came home, made the fricois salad for dinner, potluck dinner tonight. Mr. Christopher was going to try and finish early. It's 4:30. He had a little bit of trouble where he is at the minute. Actually, he had a little bit of trouble where he is at the minute because the police showed up, but not because of him. Something out of his grasp. He is currently doing a job at a Wallaceville house, not estate, Wallaceville house. It's, whenever I go there, I always think of, I said it to Samuel today, why do I forget words when this camera is on me? It's like it sucks words out of my head. Is it because I dart from sentence to sentence? Calamans from Dirty Dancing, is that one? Calaman, yeah, that place. It always sounds great. Big, beautiful white hotel rooms, or what they call it, motel something or other. Beautiful grounds. Mr. Christopher does, he's doing water and water featurey things at the minute there. And it's Calamans every time I go in there, the main house, and so so I went there and dropped it because that was on the way home from seeing my other client, and he should be home because it's Friday and we have a special term for Fridays, but I'm not going to say that on here because it's actually swearing. So yes, and I think it's basically the kids' last week of school, holidays. This week. I believe Samuel goes back on Wednesday, or in the words of Mr. Christopher, Wednesday. And Victoria starts on the 5th because we have Waitangi Day. Waitangi Day? I thought that was the 6th. But yeah, so they go to different schools. One that factors Samuel's goes to a boys' school. Can make it not available for Victoria to enter that school, really. So that's kind of been my week. It's been, I've set up everything and my booklet for doing my make nines. I was telling Mum how somebody suggested I cut up the squares off each one that I'd done. You saw that. Cut it up and draw the next one out. But bang, Stacey J, the possibility is all of them will be on the go at the same time. I have cut out, and you would have seen that, I have cut out my balloon sleeve blouse, but with the craziness of this week, it's still sitting here waiting patiently to be sewn together. But I can't actually do the whole pull one out, make it, then pull the next one out, because winter is upon us. It's not, okay, it's only January, but winter is going to be the season, and I'm going to need that coat. Okay, and the cardi. So I think what I'll do is this is what I'm planning, okay? So although I'm going to talk my make nines on Mondays, I'm going to tell you now that I have planned to trace all of them out, because actually if you watch Rowan's latest vlog, she talks about how she's actually purchased the same patterns again, because she's used them and reuse them and things like that, and they sort of get a bit grotty. So this roll I'll take my measurements, which I have done, and I'll trace out the pattern on that, and then that will go back in there, and it'll only be used if I need to get smaller, because I don't want to get any bigger. So that's where I'm at with that. So I want to trace them all out. I've got my measurements. I'm going to go by the measurements I currently have. And then I'm going to use fabric that I have here. So it's not like I need to go and buy anything. I have buttons for my jeans. I might not have large self-covering buttons, but I think it's done with a tie. And I'm not 100% sure I'm going to do that with the tie. I'm just going to get that pattern. 1 second. Wait, I have the song stuck in my head. So this one here, and it's going to be long, and I'll probably, like I said, scoop it down at the back. I'm a scooper. Boopa scooper. And it's got that tie. I'm not sure I'm a tie girl. You know what? Bugger it. I'm going to do it because I'm going to do it. I don't have it. So just do it. Do it like that. It has a variation of snap closures and snap closure with the little bowie tie thing. But if I'm using, I've got couple of fabrics to use, and of course you think how heavy that's going to be as a tie, eh? They're saying to use the 4 snap closures, light woolens, ponte knit, flannel, unsuitable for obvious diagonals. So I don't even think it's interfaced. It is lined. Oh well, it's what it is, eh? I'm gonna do it. And that's got elastic in it, hasn't it? I have thought about cuffing that with ribbing. It's a woven fabrics. Yeah, I have thought about that. So I am a little bit excited. As I'm going, I am gathering my brain into fabrics, and I am pulling them out and setting them aside so that I have them ready and good to go. And yeah, so that's my week. Next week, I'll keep on chugging along with that. But next week, I'll pick up my patterns. Hopefully, I have emailed the company, and hopefully they'll have the paper, and by 1:30, 2 o'clock, they will actually have them printed off. Everyone, cross your fingers, please. Cross your fingers, cross your arms, cross your legs, cross your toes. So that's me. That's a bit of my life. That's a bit about what I've made this week. But I'm in pain. I'm in a lot of pain. Very, very much one excruciating area. But I get that on the big jobs. I need to just wear heels. When I wear heels, my back doesn't hurt. Weird, eh? But true. So that's me, guys. I've got a blazer here. I've got a short in the sleeves for a school girl, young Isabella. I got skirts for Jessica. And Jessica is James's twin sister. Like, my twinettes are upstairs. So they've gone through school together. And James and Samuel are very good friends. And Jessica is sort of not coming to the party because that's wrong. But she's really, you know, getting into the friendship too, which is really, really awesome. Not that any of them go to the same schools now. James changed schools last term last year. Halfway through the year. And now Jessica's going from the school she's at to be at the same school her brother's at, which is a co-ed school as well. But for $4,000 a term, I cannot afford that. No, as much as my son hassles me for that. So that's all I've got to say. Mon Frey. All right, but look, tell me what you think. Hang on a sec. And then remind me, I've got to get that fabric, the seersucker off the line because I can't iron it and it came out of the dryer really bad. So what do you think of that for? I keep looking, when I see that, I see the assassin. Don't ask me why. So that will sit down about there and the pinstripes will go up and down. That'll be right, eh? It's denim. It's not a heavyweight denim, but it's quite a nice denim. It's got a bit of stretch to it. But I've got a few meters, shall I say. Mum said, "Oh, I've got that same stuff," and I said, "Oh, did we buy it together?" She goes, "Yeah," and I went, "Oh." I said, "I don't even know where we got it from." She said, "I think we got it from Lincraft, and that it was like on the $5 table." And I'm really naughty when it comes to the $5 table, especially normally buying $5 and it's like 40% off. So it's not $5. So I must have got about, I don't know, 10 odd meters. And Mum says that having 3 meters on the $5 table when it's on sale isn't sufficient for you just to get 3. You always go, I said, "Oh, well, you know, it works." So, so I'm thinking about that for my, my pinafore dress, my apron dress, my pinafore dress. So I'm thinking about that, and I think it'll look really good. Imagine the lines coming down there. They'll be diagonally down. I think that'd be nice. Big pockets. Put my mobile phone in it. My tissues. I don't use tissues. Well, I do use tissues. Yeah, I might wash a tissue or two. Be known to. But yeah, I'm quite excited about that for that. And what else have I picked out? No, just the cardi. And no. Actually, what do you think? Tell me what you think of this. I'll be back. Just talk amongst yourselves. Shan't be long. Shan't be long. Right. Ow. Yowza. I brought the shelf cami from Patterns Emporium the other day. Okay, so this is really pretty. All right. What do you think that would look like in it? I'd wear a little cami underneath it, of course, but I think it'd look pretty. I think it would. So we'll see. We'll see. I have lots of other fabrics I could use, but it was just a thought then. Something like, yeah, I think I was talking about Ruanne had a, she just got some fabrics in her last fabric haul. And she had this sequins, and she's going to do it on the sleeves in a plain black bodice. What she's copying is absolutely stunning, and I know that she will definitely look gorgeous in it. So if you haven't seen Errands in that particular one, should be her latest one, but she'll probably do a hashtag Friday sews, so keep an eye out. And yeah, anyway, that's me. Look, I've talked and rambled on for another 5 minutes, so I'll go and try and get this done before I head off, which is in about an hour and a half, and which means it won't happen, but I will at least get it downloaded to the computer. Okay, thanks guys for coming in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching me. For coming back to watch me, and anyone that's new that's watching me. Yes, I often stumble over my words, and English is my first language. So things fly out of my brain. I think there's little doves inside my head that fly out. So thanks for coming. I guys want you to stay safe, well and warm. Keep dry. Stay cool. Keep on sewing. Hydrate. And above all, no regrets. Slightly regretting doing that work in the room the other day with my back doing this to me now. Anyway, thanks heaps, guys. A shout out, actually. I do want to do a shout out. I can't remember. There was something I wanted to say, but I'm not going to because I can't remember. Take care. Thanks for watching.